First off, acting, it's incredibly hard to get a job. But I looked up the numbers, and apparently in the last 15 years, Asian Americans only accounted for 3% of all roles in every medium released in the United States.
Yeah. And like 0% of any leading roles.
0% of any leading roles. And to me, I would think that would have to hit you some days as you were struggling and not getting work. That this isn't all because you weren't pretty enough or talented enough.
Yeah, no, I mean, and it's the opposite of me having some sort of delusional confidence. Because, you know, when I was saying I had like a moment where I had to decide that getting a job was not a measure of my self-worth, it was the moment where I was like, are you okay if you're still waiting tables at 50 in order to like supplement your income to be able to do like 1 or 2 plays a year? And I said, yeah, I am. There are plenty of people whose occupation does not line up with their passion, for whom they just have a regular job and then they do whatever is their hobby, whether it's like, I don't know, fixing cars.
Right.
It's just that they just do, or like knowing baseball stats or whatever.
Right.
They do that on the side. I don't think there's any shame involved in being a waitress. I hate it when actors are like, I'm just glad not to be a waitress. And I'm like, what the f is wrong with being a waitress? Like, if you're an actor, you need to understand that there is a dignity in every way of living, including being a waitress. And so like, for me, doing this has always been, being an actor has always been, probably since then, like, it's not a job, it's an identity. So if I have to have another job that's not acting to pay the bills, what's wrong with that? A lot of people do that.
I think that's commendable that you can admit that there's so much shame in the process of trying to get work in this field, and that you've dealt with so much shame in that, and yet you know that it's not something you would walk away from. Because a lot of people, I think, if they ran up against that much shame or that much failure over that long of a time before finding success, I think it would look like relief to quit.
Which is fine, but that's why you have to ask yourself the question. Like, are you fine doing that? And some people are like, no, you know, I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to take care of my parents if they got sick. And to do those kind of things, I need a better income. And I want an income that's stable and secure so that I don't have this anxiety every month when I have to pay the rent. There is nothing wrong with making that choice either. It's so easy to think that just because I said I'll be a waitress when I'm 50, that I think somebody who says I don't want to be a waitress when I'm 50, that they're like a lesser person. I don't feel that way at all. I think you just have to determine what's authentic to you and what's like your comfort level.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you like what you just saw, then why not subscribe? Click right here for lots more off camera. And if you want to see the hour-long version of these conversations, I'm going to give you the secret link. Here it is, offcamera.com. Check it out.